guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Titular and we are back in Pro Cycling Manager 24 with the Pro Cyclist mode and the beginning of a new series. And as a suggestion of a viewer of mine, I honestly don't recall the name of the viewer, unfortunately, but you know who you are. He wanted to see a series where we are going to do a rider very similar to Tadej Pogacar, and of course going to beat Pogacar on every single competition that we are in with him. Of course, when we are about the same how do you say, the same skill as Pogacar. So let's construct our rider and let's put him as a Slovenian, as Pogacar. First name is going to be, per usual, Titular. And the last name, it's going to be Pogibeater. The Pogibeater will rise to the ranks, and let's put exactly the same stat as Pogacar. 176 centimeter, 1 meter and 76, and 66 kilograms. 66. Okay, very light skin tone, no facial hair. This is a good face. This is kind of similar to Pogacar, in all honesty, so I'm going to choose this face. And yeah, next. Now, the axis, in order to be a Pogacar beater or Pogibeater, I think stage races and Northern Classics. I like this. I like this very much. If we switch this around, if we put Northern Classics and stage races, yeah, the mountain is not as good. The cobbles is very good. We don't need to be that good on cobbles, so I'm going to choose stage races. And let's see, Barrade. Barrade is not as good as a cobble as this one, so I'm going to choose cobbles. And yeah, very good on the flat. Climbing ability we have to work on, the time trial as well. Cobbles we are okay. Sprint we are very bad. We have to focus a little bit on sprint as well, because Poggy is a very good sprinter for the kind of rider that he is. I think in game is about 70 sprint or something. So yeah, pretty happy with this axis. So let's continue. And now, in terms of our career, let me just check here in the interwebs to see Tadej Pogacar's career. Let me just see. Team history. First pro season immediately on UAE, so that's not going to happen for us. Yeah, we only know UAE because I only see here the pro career of Tadej Pogacar. So will we go to a Slovenian team? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I think we are going into a Slovenian team. We could go to Israel, a Continental Pro, a very good team already. So to emulate the Pogacar career, I think I'm going to Israel. In terms of optimization, we should go to this team, to this Slovenian team, but in order to be as close to Pogacar, I think I'm going to Israel. It's not a world tour, but very close to it. So let's choose Israel. Good. And now the game will do these things to start and setting up all the calendars and all that jazz. I hope this is going to be kind of fast, but in the meantime, while the game is doing this, I'm going to talk about our objectives for this series. Of course, I've stated that we want to beat Pogacar on every single competition that we are with him on it. Once we are about the same level as he is, but the main objectives will be winning the 3 tours, and alongside with the 3 tours, maybe the mountain jersey for the 3 tours, getting some monuments, especially in Lombardia, Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Let me just take a look here at Pogacar's accomplishments. Pogacar monuments. Yes, 5 now. Oh boy. So, in Lombardia, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, Milano-San Remo, he never won. Tour de Flandres, oh boy, he won the Tour de Flandres. Okay, so we have to try to win the Tour de Flandres as well. That's going to be tough, man. That's going to be very, very tough. Huh. Okay. Never raced the Paris-Roubaix and never won the Milano-San Remo. So trying to win those 3 monuments, and that's the objectives of our career. Of course, trying to become world champion, as he has become already. Trying to become Euro champion and Slovenian champion. That's our bonus objectives. But main objectives, the 3 tours, the 3 mountain jerseys for the tours, and the 3 monuments that I've stated, to the Flandres, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, and in Lombardia. It's going to be tough, but we are going to try to do this. So, a great season to be prepared. Yes, indeed. Let's accept that and start with the lowest tiredness possible. Welcome to our team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can delete this, and we cannot do anything regarding the calendar because we don't have any points. But we are going to start training immediately once we can. So we are going to start with the stats, as we've saw it already in the first screen. So let's advance one day to prepare our first season here, and this first season will be dedicated a lot on training, trying to get Titular Pogibeater as good as possible. And I'm going to follow a suggestion from another viewer of the channel, Mr. Hassan. I hope I'm not butchering your name, and I hope I'm not wrong about your name. And I'm going to focus first on the tentativeness, and then probably going to do the training, the 2 first levels of training to get that extra training slot, and then focus on the technique. So let's go with the training. I'm not going to put anything here. Probably I'm going to do a rest week mid-season here, just so we don't are going to be too tired. And now let's set up our season, and we are going to start with this. I'm going to put the stage races as a priority for now, and I'm doing this wrong. I want to put this on the template like this. Good, and let's copy all over. Then good, good, and good. So at the turn of the month we'll have our first level up. Barra de, really? It's not Northern Classics? That's interesting, Barra de. Okay, but that's good. To be honest, Barra de is good, and I'm going to focus on Barra de second. That's very interesting. So, okay, still like this, and Barra de a lot So like this, but dropping like this. Excellent. Now I'm going to see once I can put the entire week as Barda, probably next one. Oh yes, indeed. Great show. This will help us a little bit more. Okay, 100%. I can take this off. And I can start now working probably on getting a lot of points per month. Like so. So, let's set our template again. Let's do this. For the first season, I'm going to focus only on these two axes. So that's brilliant. Okay, good. Want to get as much experience per month possible. Good. Now here I won't do anything because of the rest week. The rest week I'm going to be happy. Also happy. Then again, nice. I can delete this template for next season. Good. Keep on with this. And now here. Yes, good. A full week of physical training. And here will be a full week of physical training again. We can delete both, yep, indeed. So this is excellent. So I know now the pattern. 2 more, and we can delete this. Good. Then 2 more. We can delete this. Oh, not really. But it's good enough. Then 2 more. And we can delete both. Then here. Here. It's the last time that we are going to do this. But now we don't need to work on physicals anymore, so let's do this. And let's do this. Okay. And then we are at the end of the season. Good. This is set. So, taking a look at the calendar, we are not going to race in January, so our first race will be in February, the Tour of Provence, and I'm going to bring you the entire tour in this episode. So, let's take a look at what awaits for us in the Tour de Provence. Marseille to Marseille, the time trial, which will be tough for us. It's a prologue, 4 kilometers. Going to be very tough for us, but we'll see. We are going to follow Pogibeater on it, the entire thing. Then the second stage, a flat one, I'll bring you the final kilometers. The third one, I'm going to bring you the full race. And the fourth one, I'm going to bring you the final kilometers. That's the plan. So now, I'm going to advance to the Provence. We've got this classic, the Surf Coast Classic, that I'm not going to race. I'm going to simulate this in order to not get any points, hopefully. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to do a cut now. While I'll simulate this, I'm going to simulate the Surf Coast Classic, and then I'll be back once we are about to hit the first level up at the end of the January, first month of our career as a pro cyclist. We've arrived to the final day of the month. So the Surf Coast Classic was won by Ackerman. And Ackerman did win the Cadel Evans as well. Our teammate, we got points from finishing our first race, continental race. We've got 10 points because of that, but the main bulk of points is going to happen now on this turn of the month. So let's do it. Let's turn the month and let's get our first level up, and then we can start our career of cycling. And hopefully it's going to be an illustrious career where we are going to make justice to our name and beat Pogacar a lot. So here we are, 50 points from the turn of the month, getting our first level, overshooting it by 10 points. And let's get our first improvement of attributes. Of course, it's going to be the first attribute is going to be focusing on Stage Racer. We can only evolve that, and I'm not going to. Barrada is not a bad bet as well, but Stage Races is better. Yeah, on every single department. Only flat is worst for the stage races, but we don't care about flat that much because 67 is good, very good, but the climbing ability is what we are after, man. And 67, 66 medium mountain, 63 on the hills, not bad, but could be better. But improving 3 on both the mountain, medium mountain and time trial is big, man. This big boost on time trial is gigantic, to be honest. No sprint, which is a shame, but okay. Prologue, even cobbles, we got 1. Oh, but the sprint, the lack of sprint is something to worry. Acceleration, downhill, barrada, stamina, resistance, and recovery. Okay, if I take a look at the evolution of potential, we have a little bit of a better grasp of our potential. We've got a good potential on the flat, to be honest. Of course, good potential on mountain, medium mountain, and even on hills. Time trial, good potential. Prologue as well. Cobbles, I think good enough to try to get a win in the Tour de Flandres. Sprint not so much, unfortunately. Acceleration almost 70. Downhill we don't need. Barrada we don't need. Stamina, that's good. Resistance not so much. And recovery very good. Okay, very, very happy with this, to be honest. With this roll of the dice, both for our potential, original potential, and for this first level up, of course. So 3 on the downhill, that's big as well, man. 3 on stamina, 3 on resistance, 3 on recovery, all good stuff. This first level up is a beast. And as I've stated, let's focus on the tentativeness first. Let's get the max level up there and go work on training, the first 2 levels of training, just to get that extra slot. And then technique, at least the first 2 levels, the sneaking ability and the aerodynamic position. The downhill will hold on to that, I think, after the 3rd level of training. Yeah, that's the plan. So now going to do a cut here while I'll simulate, and I'll be back for the first stage of the Tour de la Provence race preview. And here we are in the race preview for this Tour de la Provence first stage. 4.5 kilometers for this prologue, the first stage, Marseille to Marseille. We've got Joseph Blackmore that we don't... Oh, we know some graphs of him. Oh, that's interesting. 20-year-old man. What a rider already. Fulgerson, we know. 38-year-old. Very veteran Fulgerson. Hofstetter. Hull. Neylands. And Jackie Stewart. Yeah, we know a lot about our teammates already, which is kind of interesting. And 91% fitness. We are not going to be a favorite for sure. Jackie Stewart, on the other hand, is, and Blackmore as well. So let's see what we can do. For now, I'm going to do a cut, and I'll be back once Titular Pogibeater is about to leave the podium. Pogibeater is about to leave the podium for the first race of his career. Oh, we got big minus. Oh, I think we rolled a -3 or something. If this was hard or impossible, now it's... I don't know how to describe this. -3 probably, that's the roll today. Yeah, -3 for sure. Let's start on the 90. The manager is not expecting much from us. Okay, so we'll drop to 87. 90 is a little bit too much. Okay, 87 we are recovering a little bit, considering the red. 86. Okay, I want to save some red for the end. 87 now. Okay. And it was poor. 1 minute and 9 seconds lost. 31. I think we are dead last, and I think we are going to finish dead last for our first race of our career. That's annoying, and that's bad luck, man. Our first race, and we rolled a -3. But okay, we are still evolving, so it's not that important, let's say that. But of course we are going to follow the manager orders for the following races for a bit until we get strong in order to get the most amount of points possible. So now I'm going to do a cut because there's still a lot of guys need to finish, and I'll be back for the results page so we can see who won this first career race of Pogibeater and the first stage of this Tour de la Provence. And the first race is over. Jackie Stewart ended up in 6, Blackmore in 15. I think they underachieved the expectation of the favorites page. We ended up very far away. Not dead last, but almost. 113, yeah, 1 minute and 9 away from the winner, Sagard, in 4.5 kilometers, 1 minute lost. That's a lot, man. We were very slow. So let's get into stage number 2. And stage number 2, it's a flat one, so I'm not expecting much from Pogibeater here. But of course, we are not expected to get any wins here, at least for the first season. We are going to fight for some wins, that's for sure, but we are going to focus a lot on the manager orders, of course. So 156 kilometers, hard for a flat stage. This is hard. Of course, we are not among the favorites. Jackie Stewart and Hofstetter are, on the other hand, but we don't care about that. We care about the manager orders. So I'm going to do a cut, and I'll be back for the final 20 kilometers of this stage number 2. Final 20 kilometers of this second stage of the Tour de la Provence, second race of our career, and the first proper one, the first proper inline race. And we are holding, I think we can hold our freshness till the end, I think. Loads of guys are following me. They are expecting me to do the sprint train. I wonder. I don't know who is the favorite here. I forgot. We'd managed to do all the work, so we'll get max amount of points by that. Gotthard is the favorite. I never thought Gotthard was such a good sprinter, but okay. Metten is one of them, one of the big ones. So I think I will follow Metten. Are we following him? Yes, we are. Good. So let's go to the 5-kilometer mark. We don't have any skills to put on, so the only thing here is to follow
Only 5 kilometers left.
One of the favorites. Okay, we are in his wheel. Excellent. Getting blocked like hell, but okay. Now, here we go, sprinting. Let's sprint. We are not good at this, but our team leader
And it's a superb sprint
and
win
teammate won
for
this, so we did
Pogibeater.
all the work. Our teammate won the stage. We survived without dropping our bars, meaning we'll keep our freshness. So this was a great day for us, to be honest, and I'm expecting big points from the manager because of that. Come on, manager, I want big points from you, since we didn't get any points last stage. Okay, Hofster. So general-wise, Segert is still leading the charge. Hofster getting 18 spots. We are still 110, grabbing 3 spots, but 110. Points is Hofster. Mountain. Yeah. Young Riders, we are too far down as well. Okay. And team-wise, we are in 4th. So manager, what do you think about this? Oh ho ho ho, he thinks highly of this. Exceptional evaluation of the work, and of course the win from our teammate, giving us 18 points. Excellent, man. Almost 1/3 of the way already. Good. So, and 2 stages to go. And this next stage is the one that I'm going to bring you the full race. And let's hope the manager wants us to go into the breakaway, because that will make a fun stage to follow and to bring you the full race, of course. So one can hope, of course, and I'm going to hope that 164 kilometers. Again, we are not favorites. Gotthard is, Jackie Stewart, and Hofster is here as well. Okay, so let's see what the manager thinks about this. But for now, I'm going to do a cut here in loading, and I'll see you guys in the full race.
Hello to one and all. The profile of the road
And here we are, and there's some heavy rain for this 3rd stage, and the first one of our career that is going to be a full race. The manager wants us to do some work. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do the work, man, that the manager wants. Okay, and we are ahead to do exactly that. So let's drop ourselves to 45 now, because the first brakes are trying to go.
Break for it. Will it prove to be too early?
And the pack is working. Okay, the pack is working, meaning I'm going to do this. Okay. And now the pack is very unhappy with that, for sure. Unfortunately, the order is to work and not get into the breakaway, and nobody of our team went to the breakaway, so if one guy could get into the breakaway, we would follow him, because the order is to work at the head of the group, at least with one teammate in the group. So that would fulfill the requirement. Okay, they are not working anymore, so 4 men ahead. I'm going to drop to 50. Okay, let's go. And at 50% I'm going to increase to 55. 25%. It's the same 25 kilometers than last stage. 50%, so 55 here.
Radio Tour has announced a flat tire for a rider.
Yeah, Monique. And a guy is now leading, meaning I have to increase this to 59, because he's not leaving the lead. The group is working hard, man, and not allowing us to work, unfortunately. Come on, allow me to work. God damn it. They are not allowing us to work, so we have to increase this to 65 then. 75%. Okay, 70 then. They are still not allowing me to do the work that I need. Now at 70 we are doing it. 100%, so 5 more kilometers and we are set.
Puncture for a rider.
Russo. 30 kilometers. Good. The points for the work are done. I think it's 9 points, I think. It's been a while that I've got points from working, so I don't know. I think it's 9 points from exceeding the 100% by 25%. So
Flat
now they
tire.
are working
It
very
always happens
hard,
at the
and
wrong
this
moment.
is very mountainous. So increasing this to 75. Good. We need water. Nobody in our team is getting water, which is kind of worrisome, and I don't think we will survive this stage
The pack is slowly whittling away the lead.
without
The breakaway is
losing
not to everybody's
freshness.
liking. The peloton has significantly
So
increased
let's
its
drop to
speed.
65. Finally, it's Naylands who
There's
is
another
fetching
rider
water.
with a puncture. The sides of the road are not a tire's best friend.
Okay, that finish is not easy at all. Okay, let's increase this to 75. Should be more than enough for us. Should I work for those 10 points for
Another
the
attack in
mountain?
the leading group.
I wonder. I wonder. It's going to be a little bit dependent on the lead that the breakaway has on us. They have still more than 2 minutes. They are losing ground, but not enough for us to even think about that, I think. We'll see. Oof, 85 is not enough here. They are going so hard, man. So hard that even 85 is not enough. And we are very, very bad still. Very bad rider. Still. We need another level up in order to contest some stages here, or at least do something here in the races. The first guy is caught, so 3 men up there. And the first guys are breaking, the favorites, I think. Not the favorites, but guys that are going to fight for this. So let's increase to 90 on this final 3 kilometers. Let's see if we can break through this bunch of legs that we've got ahead.
The pack's deficit is being cut back. They're moving along at a fair lick. You've just got to hang on.
Oh man, we are so stuck. final kilometer of
The
this
pack is
climb
back
and we
on
are
level
so
terms with the
stuck.
breakaway group.
Yeah, we caught the breakaway, but I cannot get rid of these legs that are ahead of us, so yeah. We couldn't do anything, unfortunately. I wanted those 10 points, but alas, failed miserably to get those. So let's drop to 65. Try to save a little bit of energy. We are still with maximum freshness.
The riders are taking their foot off the accelerator. Either they're getting a bit hot, or they're saving themselves for the final dash.
Okay, this is for the intermediate sprint.
The pack has just reeled in the escape group. Attack from a
Yes,
rider.
it is. Okay, let's up to 85 again. We are climbing. Nobody's attacking. Okay.
The finish line is getting close. The riders have just passed
It
the 15
is.
kilometers road sign.
13 kilometers.
Well, we can see that the pack is increasing the pace. It's going to be difficult to break away now.
Let's put 85 dot. Oh boy. Even dotting is not great for us. And now we are stuck once more. Blackmore is trying to attack and I wanted to follow someone.
Wow, that's one attack that's going to leave a good few in its wake. 10 kilometers to the finish line.
10 kilometers. Again we are stuck. Okay, Fulgerson. Should we follow Fulgerson? We are trying.
And there's an attack at the front. He could go all the way.
We don't have any red left.
Another flat tire.
Okay, let's rest a little bit. Let's fall back. Let's try to get our red back. We are now suffering penalties on our
The finish line is
bars.
getting close. The riders just passed the 5 kilometers
Come on,
road
come on,
sign.
come on.
You
5
see
kilometers
that?
gel
You can
to
read the pain on
Pogibeater.
their faces at the back of the peloton. There's a growing number of riders left
Oh, our
behind.
red bar is not increasing. Let's try to follow Dobey. Oh, guys are going.
The little promenade is over. The group has been overhauled.
I chose Dobey's wheel and he's very blocked. Yeah, it was not the right wheel. It's going to Perez. Okay, but we've achieved the main
A
goal,
great
which
win in the
was
sprint of the strongman.
the work. Dobey was second, so that was not too bad of a wheel. And we ended up in the top 20, 16. Okay. Let's hope this group gains some seconds, because we need those two in order to climb the rankings. But I doubt it. I doubt it pretty much. So yeah, everybody finishing with the same time, except the first 100s finished with the same time. So we should getting some places because of that. So yeah, indeed, we got a lot of places, 14 places, so we are in top 100 now. Okay, that's interesting. Points, Perez is now leading. Mountain is Matis because of that 10 points that I wanted to grab, but we are not strong enough for that. Young riders, we should have climbed a little bit. 8 places, yeah. And team, we are still in 4th. Okay. So 9 points, yeah, it's 9 points indeed. Exceptional. And let's get the last stage of this Tour de la Provence. And hopefully the next episode we are going to get another level up, because we'll get another turn of the month, meaning 55 points now, because we've got one level of attentiveness. And with that we need to get there with 45 points in order to get the level up. So this last stage of this Tour de la Provence, Rognac to Arles, 183 kilometers, very flat with some bordier, and I'm guessing our goal is to work for our teammates, I'm guessing. So if it is, I'm going to do it, of course, to try to get those points from the manager, but at the end we are going to try to do something. I don't know what, but we are going to try. But for now I'm going to do a cut here in the loading, and I'll see you guys in the final 20 kilometers of this last race of the first episode of our new adventure here with the Pro Cyclist mode, Titular Pogibeater. 20 kilometers to go on this final stage, and the pack is very small, and we are in this small pack, which is good for us, to be honest. So I don't know who we are going to follow at the end of this stage, but certainly we are not going to try to do a breakaway or something. Okay, so almost at the 15 kilometer mark.
15 kilometers of the stage.
I think I will follow this guy, Minton. Yeah, we are following him. Excellent.
There's now
10
just 10
kilometers.
left.
Ooh, Gotterad is here. So let's try to follow Gotterad, who is in a prime spot.
The sprinters are positioning
honest.
themselves up front. It'll probably be a mass sprint finish.
Or even follow this guy, who is in the better spot yet. Gotterad. The hares, okay. Not the greatest of wheels, but okay. Can we follow? Okay, we are following the hares.
We're
5
into
kilometers
the
gel.
last 5 kilometers.
Gel to Pogibeater. Perez is here as well. Oh man, we are getting blocked like hell. Can I follow Gotterad, man? We are still following the hares. Gotterad. What about Perez? Okay, Perez we can follow, but getting blocked is not ideal. Okay, our teammate is in a prime spot. And he's sprinting. Sprinting. Sprint Pogibeater. Okay, so we are in the first 34-man group, so that will mean a lot of points. And our teammate won this. Hofstetter once more, and is going to take the points jersey home of this tour. So brilliant stuff. I'm expecting another 18 points or something, so putting us on our target for next episode, which is the 45 points before the turn of the month of February, so we can get another level up. Good, man, very good. So general wise, Segard takes this tour with the podium to Hofstetter, the third place there, but Hofstetter getting the points jersey. Mountain goes to Matisse, young riders to Segert as well. We grabbed 37 points for the young riders, putting us on the top 15. And team-wise, we ended up in the podium in the 3rd place. Our placement on our first tour, top 30. Okay, first tour of our career, top 30. Not too shabby. And what the manager thinks about this. Okay, another 20 points of bonus because the first stage race finished in Continental. And big 30 points, man, because of the work of the general classification of Hofstetter, the stage win of Hofstetter. So overall 30 points only. Now 13 points away from the next level up, level 3. Excellent job. So next episode we should have that level up. And speaking about the next episode, it's going to be the Tour the Alpes Maritimes, so we are staying in France, and this tour, the Alpes de Maritimes, it's going to be 2 stages. The first one I'm going to bring the final kilometers, the last one I'm going to bring you the full race, but we are not going to end the episode there. Then after that we are going to race one more race, which is the Grand Prix Jean-Pierre Monser, the first race outside of France. And this one I'm going to bring you the final kilometers. So yeah, probably on this, since it's only 3 races for tomorrow's episode, I'm going to bring you these 2 races, the full race on the tour, the Alpes Maritimes, so I'm going to bring you the full tour, and then the final kilometers of the Grand Prix Jean-Pierre Montserrat. So that's the plan for tomorrow's episode, because this one, the first one, is done, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and leave me some comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Titular, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye, and take care.